50 days until the Olympics and the debut of a new, what do you call it? Marathon race? Race walking?
Yes. Yeah. Great form, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
It'll burn those calves, I tell you what. So this is actually one of 3 race walking events at the Paris Olympics. It turns out one Olympian who made history in this sport lives close by.
He has better form than I do. KSHB 41 reporter Todd Palmer talked with the 2-time Olympic medalist for race walking.
You've probably walked by one of Larry Young's sculptures without even realizing it, but I guarantee you didn't walk as fast as he did. The Independence native now lives in Colombia, and he's led an incredible life.
It's been quite the life, no doubt about it. I have no complaints. I could die tomorrow and I'd be a happy man.
Growing up, he wasn't an avid artist nor an elite athlete, but he became both after learning to cast bronze in the Navy.
We spent most of our time in San Diego, tied up to a dock, and all the destroyers would come tie up alongside of us, and we'd take care of them. Yeah. We had shops. It was just a ship of shops.
The process is different, but Young now has more than 50 sculptures installed across the world, including Hope for Life outside the Stowers Institute.
He created, again, sort of 2 nucleotide type forms here, but in the negative space, you once again see the image of a human.
It captures the head of a human and the body in here. And if you just look at the negative shape, yeah.
Young took up modern dance in Southern California, which became central to his art.
Because of my dance background, it was in my mind, in my body, and dance it projected in my artwork, yeah.
Los Angeles is also where he first indulged another passion, race walking.
I saw it in the 1960 Olympics, and the next day I was in track then at Fort Osage. I went to school and for football practice, and I was just screwing around, mimicking what I'd seen on TV the day before.
His coach challenged him to race walk 100 meters.
And he says, "Larry, you can walk almost as fast as you can run," because I was not a fast runner. That's why I ran the mile and the half mile in track. But I never got a chance to try it again or anything until after I got out of the Navy, moved to LA, and got into these summer all-comer meets.
Young finished dead last in the 1-mile walk that first try, but he was hooked.
All the guys came up and says, "Hey man, you got talent. You need to stick with it," because there weren't many race walkers. Not too many people want to get into that for some reason. It's kind of a weird sport. So I kept kind of doing it, and gradually one thing led to another, and I started entering AAU meets.
Young never lost a sanctioned race on U.S. soil.
Yeah, this is the trophy case. 15 years of race walking, all in one little cage there. And the one that really stands out in my mind is that 100-mile trophy there, 100-mile walk trophy there. I did it in 18 hours, 7 minutes, and 12 seconds. Yeah. It still stands, I think, as an American record.
There are 2 medals that stand out more. One is a bronze medal for the 50-kilometer race walk at the 1968 Mexico City Olympics.
Of course I was shooting for a medal. Absolutely.
Young won another bronze in the 50K walk at the 1972 Munich Games and remains the only U.S. athlete ever to medal in long-distance race walking. Along the way, he witnessed incredible history. Young was in the stadium for the Black Power salute from Tommy Smith and John Carlos in 1968.
It was a shock to all of us. Yeah. And except, because I didn't know that's what they were going to do. Yeah. And I had mixed emotions about it at the beginning, because politics is not supposed to enter the Olympics. But they had something to say, and that was the way to get it said. Yeah. And it made a big impact.
Young also was in the Olympic Village when Palestinian terrorists kidnapped and eventually killed 11 Israeli athletes and coaches. He heard the news from a teammate the day after his race.
And I said, "What? Are you kidding me? This is the Olympic Village." And I kind of didn't believe him, you know what I mean? I walked out the door, looked to my right, and there's the guy with the mask over his head, with a BAR or whatever it was, a gun in his hand. He could have shot me right there.
The 50K race was cut from the 1976 Olympics, so Young instead focused on his art studies at Columbia College, where he had a full scholarship for race walking.
That was the beginning of my art career. I took art classes under Sid Larson, who was the director of the department, and he became my mentor.
It's an important part of your life.
Yep.
Second, maybe only to Candy and your kids?
You got it. Yep.
A two-time Olympic medalist and a world-renowned sculptor. An incredible life indeed.
I guess I have that something in my head or in my mind and in my body that perseverance, whatever it is, perseverance, because you got, and the race, I know good and well that the race walking had a lot to do with my perseverance in sculpture, no doubt about it.
In Columbia, Todd Palmer, KSHB 41 News.